Hi and welcome back to Rad Riders. Today I'm doing a product review on an in-car entertainment system. So this company contacted me and asked me would I review their product. I'm not getting paid for this, and they've asked me to do an honest review on this product. I looked on Amazon and I looked on their website, which I'll put links below. And I thought, this looks pretty good. So I contacted Hannah at a company called CarpodGo, and she sent me one. Arrived very, very quickly, well packaged. I've got it here. I'm going to do the unboxing in a moment. Then we'll fit it to the vehicle, my camper van. And then we'll test it out and see how it goes. There's quite a few of these on the market. I've done one recently on a motorcycle, which was a CarPlay, which worked fantastic. And I've actually got that on two of my bikes now. It's basically mirrors your phone. So instead of having your phone on your windscreen and seeing a small display, this basically gives a large display and mirrors your phone. So it's got your phone calls, it's got your music, it's got your satellite navigation, plus lots and lots more. So let's get into it. We'll open the box, have a look what's inside, and then I'll give you a quick features review. We'll put it in the car and we'll test it out and I'll tell you what I think. Let's get into it. Okay, so the package came very well boxed, tracked and delivered promptly. So first thing in the box, it looks like we've got accessories. Dash camera. Not sure what that is as yet. A windscreen mount with ball joint. Some more connectors. And a plug-in and play lead. Further inside the box, nice packaging. It reminds me a lot of Apple's iPhone. Yeah, very, very well, nicely put together. It's even got the padding on the inside. Good quality materials. Inside, I'll show you this. As I mentioned, it's very iPhone-esque. It's a nice feel, nice weight to it. And again, some further accessories. Plug-in charger, another ball joint with some adhesive on the back. I noticed it's 3M as well, so it's good quality. A couple more strips, 3M as well. We'll see what all these do. A USB-A to USB-C. The instructions. Instructions are very clear, in colour. Yeah, very good. Again, nice neat packaging. So the overall product itself, we'll remove it from its paper packaging. That's a really nice size. Yeah, great quality. Good weight to it as well. Yeah. So that's the unboxing. We'll figure out how this goes together when we put it in the car. In the meantime, I'm going to give you some specs on there. First of all, we've got it's claimed that it's the only 60 frames per second wireless CarPlay portable screen on the market, which offers ultra smooth visuals, quick response and zero lag. Number two is pure Bluetooth display mode, paired by 99% of users. Audio is transmitted through the car's Bluetooth system while the screen displays video only. Steering wheel controls and built-in microphone are supported. And 3, full lamination screen with seamless integration between the display and the case, creating a sleek all-black appearance and enhanced visual clarity. Very, very good claims. It sounds fantastic. Other features is got a magnetic design for easy attachments and removal. Now that is important to me because you don't want to leave this on display in your car for theft reasons. If you're messing about trying to get suction cups off your windscreen like I was with my sat nav and my mobile phone, it leaves horrible little stickers all over because you never get it in the same place. Where if you can have your mount which is fixed securely and you can remove this magnetically, that is a big, big, big positive for me. Quick connection, taking 12 seconds to connect after powering on. Multiple mounts, yep, we've seen that. Dashboard space recommended for the smaller mount for a cleaner look. Automatic mode switching between day and light based on customized time settings. Again, that's a safety and it's better on your eyes. Gesture switching by swiping down the modes manually, restarting the device and returning it to auto mode. Automatic brightness adjustment with the light center adapting to brightness in the day mode and custom settings at night. High resolution, it's got 1920 x 720 for crisp, detail and vivid colors. High brightness at 70 nits, ensuring excellent visibility even when it's bright and sunny. We've all done that, especially here in the southwest of France. When the sun's shining on your screen, you just can't see it. You're relying on your audio. To have that is a real, real big advantage. Okay, so that's the specifications. I will put links in the description of full specifications, where you can buy this from, where you can see it for yourself. But let's thank you for CarpodGo for sending me this. Let's get it in the car, check the ease of starting it, and let's see how it performs. Catch you in a bit. So here we are in the van. Let's get this fitted and then we'll give it a test out, see the ease of fitting. And there she is mounted to the car. It simply is magnetic on this section and that stays with it. So rather than fitting the other one, I decided to go for this mount. It was easier for me because it was more adjustable. It's very adjustable. This slides in and out. This goes up and down, and then I can rest it literally so it's nice and secure on the dashboard. And I can take it off when I need to, and when I'm returned, I mean, that's a really strong magnet, and that's secure. That's really secure. So it pulls up and then just snaps back into place. Perfect. I've not tidied the wires up as yet, I will do, but I want to see how it works first. So as you can see from here, I've put in the cigar lighter, plus it's given me the extra USB. I've also got one as well, but I can charge my phone. I can actually leave my phone in there. Switch the on button, you can see it lights up. And then we boot up. That was instant. Literally, as I pushed the button, poof, it was on. I'm going to adjust the settings now, get the right time on, connect it to my phone, and then I'll give you a full rundown. Pairing was very, very simple. I switched on the CarPlay. It asked me to look for a certain number. I looked for that number on my Bluetooth, clicked it. It asked me what I like to pair with the number shown on the screen. I clicked OK. Asked me to connect the contacts, did that, and then straight after that it asked me to use his CarPlay, which I did, and then this screen popped up instantly, fully connected. Simple, very, very easy to connect. No messing around. I didn't even use the manual. It was basically so easy to set up. I literally just press the CarPlay button and the Bluetooth button and it's all done for you. As you can see now on the screen, it's mirrored my phone. We got the phone, music, maps, messages, playing, brought up my Waze, Google Maps, calendar, settings, and of course the settings for the CarpodGo. So we're going to Google Maps on the mobile phone, I've pressed where I want to go, and I've pressed go. It said starting CarPlay, as it does on any other device. And I pressed yes. It asked me to press the Google Maps on the screen, and there we go. That is as simple as that. It's a nice big clear screen. And it just shows more. My TomTom, which I was using before, was probably a quarter of the size of that. So now I can see more of what's in the area. So before I would probably just see this section, but now I can see in advance. So where there's parking, where there's petrol stations, where there's groceries. For instance, I can see the stream, the Charant. If I want to just go off the beaten track and I see something over here, I can just go. Where before I could only see where I was going. Nice bit of kit. So I'm going to test it on the real road and let's have a look how that goes. So we're back from the test ride. How did it perform? It's very, very sunny. It's the 2nd of August. We're in about 28 degrees heat, direct sunshine. I drove the CarpodGo in direct sunlight. I drove it with direct sunlight in the rear. And the quality of the picture was fantastic. There was no shine, there was no glare. It didn't change, it didn't fade. As I've used other products before, I'm constantly moving them around in order to block out the sunlight or get the reflection off there. It stayed crisp and clear. I drove the car for 2 hours. I gave it a good test ride, played my music through there. You switch it on. It was instant. As soon as I was on, it's push the button, it's live. It keeps up with play. So as you're using Google Maps and Waze, which I was using today, it's kept up with it very, very well. It says, and I believe 60 frames per second. So it's constantly updating. There's no lag in there. And sometimes with sat navs and TomToms, and even using your mobile phone, you find sometimes it doesn't keep up with the roads. And if it doesn't keep up with the roads, you miss your turning. With this, it was so accurate in the couple of hours that I've used it. It's sleek, it's very, very well put together. It's very nicely made. You put it on there, you take it off, and you take it with you. This slipped inside the inside pocket. And it's so light and slim, I didn't even know I was carrying it. So positives, the ease of use is number one. The connectivity, the speed, and the frames per second. The overall feel and quality is premium, even down to the packaging where I mentioned before, it's almost iPhone-esque. This product uses Android and Apple Play. So if you've got an Android phone or an Apple phone, it will work with it. Now I've tried it with my iOS Apple and it works very, very well. No glitches, no issues, no problems. Standard in the box, it comes with your CarPlay. It also comes with a mount adapter and your power cord connector. The extras which they'd put in there for me was, I thought at first it was a dash cam. It's not, and it's even better for me than a dash cam. It's a reversing cam. So this connects to the rear of your vehicle and a very, very, very long lead. And as I say, I've got a large long wheelbase camper van and I don't have to extend it. This one connects to your live reversing positive. And every time you engage, the other side plugs directly into the back of your unit. And every time you engage reverse, it gives you a reversing camera. Now, at first I thought, oh, it's a dash cam. A dash cam, yeah, I've got a separate dash cam anyway. But a reversing camera on a long wheelbase camper van is just genius for me. If you do get a flicker on these, which sometimes you do depending on what system that you're using, they've also supplied this. And it's a little regulator that if I do get a flicker on there, I can add that somewhere along the system and it will fix that. The rear camera is very discreet. And there's enough wire to run it discreetly all the way along the trim, down the side panels and into the unit. So we switch on the unit. We're on Google Maps at the moment because that's where we left off from last time. I'll engage reverse. And there we go. Take it out reverse. back on. Put it in reverse. And as you can see, it's got the lines there as a guide. Another couple of things that came with it was an audio lead and also a plug-in and play USB connector. I've not used that yet. That is an audio, and I believe that is an audio. I've no need for them on my vehicles. It's 2017, but it's nice to have them in the box. A couple of extra magnetic mounts, and there you have it. In conclusion, would I buy this? Yes, I would, and I'll tell you the reasons why. Everything that I've just said works perfectly for me. I've got a similar system on my motorcycle, which works brilliantly. Fantastic piece of equipment. Didn't work that well in my car. This is specifically for a car. My wife was with me when we did this this road test, and after 20 minutes, she said, "Will you buy me one?" Now, that's testament to how good this is. Not only that, I use prescription glasses for driving, and so does my wife. My wife wasn't even wearing her glasses because she wasn't driving, and she could see this very, very clearly. As I mentioned earlier, I'm not sponsored by this company. They sent me this to try it out, and they asked me to give an honest review. That is what I've done. If you'd like to get hold of one of these, they're on Amazon. I will put a link in the description below. If you use that link, you will get a discount off that using my affiliate link. If you've got any questions or comments, please drop them below. I answer all of my comments. If you like what you see, give us a big thumbs up. If you've not done already, please consider subscribing to my channel. It's completely free and it helps me make content like this. Thank you very much for watching. You've been watching Mick at Rad Riders, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye for now.